right, let's get my lights going. All right. And we're live. Okay. Okay, guys. So, hi. This week I had one goal: finish cutting through my day 2 of mass day of my Dubai vlog, and if I was really productive, then start cutting into day 3 at the Museum of the Future. That's it. Okay, sounds reasonable, right? But so let's see how that went. Welcome back to Creative in Progress. If you're new here, this is basically where I'm letting you into the unpolished side of Creative in Progress. Instead of like disappearing for weeks trying to perfect something before I post it, I'm kind of like showing you what it actually looks like while I'm creating it, while I'm learning about something new, getting distracted, figuring things out, and hopefully actually finishing something. And right now, the project that we are currently working on is my Dubai trip, my Dubai vlog. And so this week, I basically brought the camera along wherever I sat down to edit, and let's get into it.
So I am currently sitting at my desk working on the video now. I basically had to do a lot of other work before getting to the video. I had to work on my business things. And then I had to kind of respond to a couple of emails. So now I'm kind of free, and also I had to cater to Bella and put her to sleep. Now she's finally falling asleep. I can even turn on the lights, so you're just gonna have to see me the way that I look right now. This is my setup, and I can even turn them on right now because Bella is still sleeping. Yeah, so this is everything I have. I promised that I would show you guys what I will be working on. So I currently have DaVinci pulled up. I think what I need to do right now is I need to do a screen share. That way you guys kind of see the process. But I'm gonna basically look up how to screen record on MacBook Pro right now because I don't know how to screen record on my MacBook Pro. So I know how to do it on my phone, but I don't know how to do it on MacBook Pro. So let's figure that out right now. This is the video that I basically posted last week, which I recorded it on Saturday, and I did end up posting it on Sunday, which I'm proud of myself, even though I didn't get to sleep for it. But we kind of have to learn a couple of things. We have to kind of learn a couple of things on DaVinci so that doesn't happen again. My husband had to color correct it and fix my audio sound for me, which he taught me how to do the audio sound. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the vlog. All right, and then I'm gonna try to get through it and then probably show you guys what I'm working on. So just for context, I have a lot of footages, and on the I organize them by day and or like by activities so that I can go through the timeline perfectly. I'm gonna show you guys this right now. Let me figure out first how to screen record. I wish the Pocket 3 can pause while you record, like the camera, so that you can not waste storage. Anyway, that's just my brain talking smack. Okay, let's see. How do we do this? How do I screen record on my computer? If you're on my MacBook Pro, should have clarified. Okay, so this is what we're looking at right now. So we have all of my footages on DaVinci from day one to the last day of my trip organized, because my husband, thank God for him, he wanted to make sure that I'm not going crazy as someone who is very easily distracted and can get overwhelmed by too many footages, misplaced footages. So he taught me how to create bins, which is another word for folders, so that I can basically classify my footage, which I've been doing, and it's been really helpful to do that. So right now I had from packing, I'm sorry, like the beginning of the vlog to, you know, the day that I'd arrived in Dubai, and I've been able to put that on the timeline right now. And I've been able to kind of like select footages that I find important to talk about, and footages that I don't find important, I will kind of get them out. So I've been basically cutting. And the reason why I cannot do all of this in just one day or like in 1 week is because there's so many footage, because at the time I was still learning how to record vlogs, because I just had gotten the camera for my birthday. And so I basically was just figuring things out as I go. So I recorded everything. I was not very intentional in the process of recording. And that's something that I started learning early on when it comes to vlogging. You need to be very intentional at what it is that you want to vlog. And I've kind of watched a lot of videos mentioning that, that way you don't just record pointless things, because then you're adding so many footages that are unnecessary. And so, yeah. So what I'm trying to do is, even though I did not really start from a good point, I'm still trying to make the best of it and still turn it into like a story, and kind of figure out how to cut unnecessary footages on there as well. So, it's so crazy. Let me show you guys this part right here. Hold on. This part right here was done unintentionally. Like, I did not know that I pressed a button that made it turn into like a slow motion. So I took this footage and I didn't even realize when I took this footage. And I didn't until after I realized, okay, geez, this was a slow motion. So that's like a lot of things I had to cut off. And I hate when DaVinci does this. This part is very annoying to me. It's like basically the footages are gone, or they're not reading it. So I have to like select it, and I have to figure out which one is it. But anyway, I have part 1 done. This is the last part of it.
All right, I'm going to charge this. I'm going to read my Bible. I'm going to read my Bible, pray, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, so I've already cut the first part. Now I'm going to just work through now the second part, the second day. And I found it in the ferry. Actually, this is the first day. So the second day, which is the mosque day. So I'm going to basically now start dragging the contents on my timeline so that I can move forward and probably cut the stuff. So what I do is I basically just cut the footages. I leave this empty space right here, because this is where I am gonna put my markers, so that I know that I'm gonna be having a text on top of it, say day 2, and then call it Mosque Day. So this is basically what I do for every time that I have a different day. Just leave the space and then add the content and start cutting things that I want to cut and stuff like that. So I don't want to spoil the vlog, so I'm going to just work on those and start adding all of the footage that I find important right now. While I was editing, guys, I just literally thought of an idea and I don't want to forget it. And I want to go ahead and try to get that idea going. which is so crazy because, okay, I'm doing a good job with the editing so far. Like I'm figuring a lot of things out and I'm putting footages together now. I just thought of something for the creative in progress. I was like, okay, this is something I should definitely record because while in the middle of it, I'm like, wait, I don't want this to become what I said I don't want, what I said earlier in the episode 1 of it turning into like overly produced. So I wanted to kind of have a format, at least for creative in progress. That way I don't share unnecessary things. I want to be able to share. So I'm going to figure out the format that I'm going to go with. So that way for creative in progress, I just follow that format and stay consistent at it. I guess when I do the video and talk about it, then I'll let you guys know what the format is. I just have to get that out the way so that I don't forget. And my baby's still sleeping, so that's giving me a lot of time to work on the things that I want to work on. So kudos to me. Let's see how much work I get to. So I started working at 2:31 and it's currently 2:55. So I'll come back to let you guys know what time I actually ended this. My daughter has been sleeping for a long time now. I know when she wakes up, I definitely gonna have to cater to her, and I have not eaten my lunch yet. So I'm gonna be eating my lunch after that. Oh, you up, mama? We ready to eat? We gotta change diapers. Oh, all right. It's time to take a pause, right? We'll be back with this, but at least I have my format. It is 3:09. I'm gonna feed my baby girl, and then I probably will have to get back to this work. But at least I have the format, and then I can just keep editing. So I already have exactly what I want. Since I fed baby, and instead of going back downstairs to eat, I'm trying to make sure that my format is good, which I ended up just creating the format with AI. So wish me luck. I'll be back. I currently have the format, which is great. So I just need to now continue cutting, because now that I have my format, I know what exactly is going to go through this, so I can continue with the goal of the day. It's currently 3:32, so I'm going to go downstairs to eat. At least I got my I got the creative in progress done. So I have the format done. So when I come back, I'm for sure going to start cutting. So yeah, this is what happened. All right, we made it back. It is currently 4:25. I'm gonna give her some more breasts. And then I will continue my work. Okay. So, wè ki jan li a la, lo klike sou li, lo mette caméra kon sa sou li kon sa. La paret en jaune. Lèk la kou presque couleur ça. Quand y a l'elle paraît en jaune, on va tout cliquer sur lui. Pendant on directement sur la caméra, on va tout cliquer sur lui. C'est comme son petit pop-up. On cliquer sur lui, la voyo sur son besoin. Yeah. Pas faire me connaître le marché. Farted and then you laugh in my face after that? You're hilarious, Bella. So now back to editing. It's 4:41. So let's see how much work I can get done. Still cutting footage. I am almost there. I think I'm at a quarter of the footage. I was able to turn on my light, but I didn't put all of the lights. I just did enough lighting. So I'm on this footage right now, so I'm getting ready to cut. I'm trying to see. So I have to watch this all the way through. And then cut unnecessary things.
Yes, we'll get those steps in.
Okay, you still hungry? You just want to play with mommy's stuff. What's wrong? 4:55. I'm almost getting to this. But seems like she wants my time. You want mommy's time? Okay, I'm sorry. Mhm. All right. It's time for sleep. Let's try to put you to sleep. It's 5:58. Still editing, trying to now figure out how to pair my iPad to the actual camera. That is another thing. So I'm gonna let my husband handle that so I can do this cutting. That was having her playtime. You figured it out, babe? So now you clicked on please add the camera from the Lumix now that you want to use, right? So what did you need to do? What did you need to do for it to work? Why is it? I'm trying to get it to switch, but it's not. But whatever, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. You're not on camera though. Don't worry. Oh, you kind of is, but it's okay. I will block your face so they don't see you. So it is currently 7:07, so I'm going to take a break. But so far, I got halfway through the second boss day, so which is very exciting. And then we can continue cutting. But yeah, so let's get this party started. Let me stop. I'm tired. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a pause. I think I'm about to go cook some food, and then we'll resume tomorrow or most likely on Thursday. So as you probably can tell, this process is definitely not going to be as straightforward as sit down and edit the Dubai vlog, right? I've been learning a few new things and eventually figuring things out as I go, and my husband GV has helped me troubleshoot a couple of things too. Honestly, actually that's the part that I enjoy the most. I like figuring out how I want something to look, how I want the story to come together, or like how to fix something that's not working on DaVinci. It's frustrating, but it's a little fun because I get to remember exactly how to do it next time. It also just means that sometimes something I think is going to take me 20 minutes to do doesn't actually take me to 20 minutes. It might take me more than 20 minutes. So today is Tuesday, and I usually do Save Souls work. So I won't be working on my editing or video. So I have a lot to get done today for Save Souls. We have a launch coming up in October, and I kind of need to get some things in order for it. So there will not be any work for my content creation or YouTube or whatever. So I'm just gonna try to get as much as possible for that event, and then for the launch and things that I need to get into place. For now, I think I have a lot to do for Save Souls, so I'd rather just work on that. Save Souls is the organization that I lead, the mental health organization that I lead. So yeah. All right, get to work. Good morning. It is Wednesday, 9 o'clock, and I ate breakfast. I prayed, and I'm gonna get ready to get some work done for the day. It is editing day, but before that I actually have to do my contract work and then some organizational work, because last night I kind of needed to send an email, but my computer was acting up, so I left and went to sleep. So this morning I have to send those out, then get to continuing the journey of editing. Let's see what we get done today. May this workday be a successful workday. What helps me is create a list of exactly what I want to do. I use my journal to do that because it has a couple of good things that I want to document. Like, for example, it asks you today, what am I grateful for? What would make today a great
what would make today great, and then I'll put down the things that I need to get accomplished. Positive affirmation, which is usually I take them from the Bible. Good things that happened today, that's basically for the afternoon time. What did I learn today? That's afternoon time, or at the end of the day, I'm sorry. So this is the journal. Let me get some work done. We'll talk later. All right, so it is currently 1:47, and I am now ready to start my editing process. I worked on the things that I needed to work on for Safe Souls and my contracted work. So yeah, I'm good. I am now going to start my editing. What I'm looking at now is finishing the cutting for the moss day. Once I'm done with that, then I will continue on for the second day and starting to cut again until I get that completed. And this is the part where I struggle. It is 1:58. I have not touched the editing yet because I went back to my phone and I forgot to do something for, I forgot to do something for Save Souls, and I decided to go back to it, even though I said I was completely done. But I was like, okay, let me do some more work on it. And so now I'm just like trying to fight myself as it's about to hit 2 for me to just be like, okay, I'm done with this. I'll get to it tomorrow if I have to. But let me just show up for myself in this moment. Let me try to show up for myself right now. So hopefully I can do that because this is annoying. Yeah. Let me just shut this. I'm going to just shut the entire thing down. Okay, I'm back in my timeline now. It's official now. It just hit 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock, so I need to come back by 3 o'clock to say that I'm almost completely done with this day of cutting. So let's get to it. Okay. It's 2:52. I'm almost done, and I think okay, Mama, you hungry? All right, let's feed you. All right, Mama, give me 1 second. I had to put a pause so that I can feed Bella at 2:52. I have 6 minutes until I can complete. Well, now 5 minutes until I can complete this cut, and I think I'm almost there. So let me continue while she breastfeeds so I can get this thing done. So I need to figure out how to record because I've been screen recording my computer. And I need to figure out how to screen record as well as having my sound from the computer. I don't know how to do it, so I'm gonna look it up on ChatGPT. How do I record? How do I screen record and get and be able to hear my voice in the screen recording? Let's see what it comes up with. So it says to capture your voice along with screen, you need to turn on microphone audio before you start recording. Press Shift Command 5 to open the recording toolbox. Okay, so I'm going to take the day 3
museum day and day 4, and I'm gonna start cutting now for those parts. So I guess this is gonna be a different timeline. That way I can just edit, cut, and then create the storyline around this, and then I will cut the necessary parts and then be able to I'll be able to render this separately when it's time for me to export it. But yeah, so how I usually edit is I drop the first video, I watch it, and then I don't add everything at once because that's overwhelming, so I add them one by one. So after watching this, and I am done. It is okay, Bella. Okay, I'll get you. It is 3:07. Bella is crying. Perfect timing for me to get her so we can go get some food. So I can get some food downstairs and she could be tagged. But it is 3:08 and I am on my last clip. This is the last clip. Before I better for tomorrow.
But anyways, I'll talk to you later. And don't forget to read your Bible, pray, and remember you are loved by your Heavenly Father. Alright guys, later.
I am finally back. I'm gonna try to see if I can focus. I did eat some food, and then Bella wanted to play, so I played with her. We did tummy time. We just played on the floor. I read to her. Now it's currently 4:34. And now I'm gonna go ahead and make her fall asleep for her nap while I continue the editing process.
And then, obviously, there's Bella. There was one point where I was working and I had to go kind of like feed her downstairs because it was time for us to just be together and do our little playtime. And I got myself thinking about everything, I still needed to get done upstairs. But then I'm like, girl, go play with your girl, go play with your baby, and the editing will still be there. So I did. She eventually fell asleep on me, and I almost fell asleep as well too. Okay. She's playing by herself right now. But anyway, I almost fell asleep too, but I kind of didn't. And I'm actually really happy that I was able to get some things done. I think my nugget for this week is that progress doesn't have to be uninterrupted to still count. Okay, Bella, you're doing this again? You're standing up? Oh, look at you, girl. Show your skills. You're focused. All right. So I think that this week is, I guess one of the nuggets is, okay, progress doesn't have to be uninterrupted to still count, and I don't necessarily need 6 uninterrupted hours to say I had a productive day. I guess, okay, back to what I was saying. I can work, stop, be a mom, come back, figure something out, get some help, keep going. And I'm learning that I don't need to kind of rush my process just because I think I should be further along. And I still want to push myself, obviously, but I also have to work with the life that I actually have right now. So yeah. Okay. So let's see how I actually did. I started at this time right here and I finished at this time. Granted, I've been working on this for the whole week and I've only worked for it 2 days because the other days I have work. So the goal was to basically finish Mash Day and hopefully start the Museum of the Future. So what I actually finished.
So it is 6:58 and it's about to be 7 o'clock. Ella just woke up. She's been sleeping for at least an hour. I'll say almost close to an hour and a half. Okay, Mama. Stretching. You want to stretch? And I think I'm going to call it a night. And I'll resume tomorrow. But I think I'm proud of myself. I got through almost half of day 3. Almost half of day 3. The Museum of the Future. So I think I'm gonna just take a breather, and now that she's up, she's probably gonna be hungry. I'm gonna feed her, and my husband is home too, so I better go get to him and chill with him. So family time, right? I think that's the thing with balance. It's like my brain hurts anyway, so I'm tired and I've been at it for like a good 2 to 3 hours. But I'm pacing myself. When it's time to cater to my family, it's time to cater to my family. Some days, yes, I will sleep late nights just to get something done. But there are times where it's like, we're not in a rush. And now that I have found this new process, I'm even more excited about it because then I can just, how would I say this? I can just go at my pace, right? And so I think that's kind of like beneficial for me. All right. Well, we'll talk later, guys. And I think I got through most of this. And I think we're closer to the goal. We're closer to the goal. We just have to keep cutting because there's a lot of footage. And a lot of them are really useless. And so it's just watching them back and see what's important to leave it. And that's kind of like the process that I'm dreading. Once I'm done with cutting, then it's gonna be a little easier to get through the storyline and things like that. So we'll see.
Yeah, we hit the goal. I'm excited, guys. I actually hit the goal for this week. This is just, the first week, and I feel satisfied about it because I had so many different things that I was working on. So I'm kind of happy. Even if I didn't complete the goal, it wouldn't matter because the point is I've completed something or I was working towards something. Either way, we're moving, and that's the whole point. Next week, we're picking up right where I left off with Dubai. The goal for next week is basically going to be to complete the process for day 3, which is the Museum of the Future, and then get into day 4. And if I'm a little more ambitious, do day 5. But then I don't know yet because I have a big event this weekend, so I don't really know if I'm going to be able to do it. So we'll see. We'll see if I actually get it done. And if you're working on something of your own right now, keep going. Before you go, guys, if you're enjoying Creative in Progress, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up so you can help boost it, because we're going to try to keep building this together every single week. And I actually want to know, what's something you're currently working on that seems to be taking you way longer? Yes, Bella. That seems to be taking you way longer than you expected. Tell me in the comments. I would love to know. I will read every single one of them because apparently I'm not the only one that goes through this. So I'm really eager to hear your story. And as always, our motto is you work on your thing, I work on mine, and I'll see you next week for the next episode of Creative in Progress. Bye.